Stay To MechWarriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we get into the campaigns of Rippers Rumblers, and we are here on the planet of Area, having a grand old time getting used to our brand new desert, and we just recently bought the next upgrade for our mech bay, which cost us a cool 2.25 or 2.5 million Z-bills, so we gotta recoup some losses, but before we quite need to get all the cash, we need to get more stuff to improve our mechs even more, and at 2.5 skulls, we're starting to run into sort of higher-end equipment, or at least that's the plan. And with that goal in mind, we shall protect the mechs. A lance of our heaviest mechs is in poor repair after a long patrol. We have credible intelligence suggesting the pirates will attempt to exploit this vulnerability. We have no other significant units in the area, so we need to drop in and run reinforcements to extract our mechs to a repair facility. So let us drop in. This is going to be a 5 of 21 C-bills, or 5 of 21 priority salvage at a decent C-bill cashback, but really it's the salvage we're looking for. It is an escort mech mission, which can be both great and terrifying, because mechs are easier targets than vehicles to a certain extent, and also they can fall over, which is bad. So apparently we're going to have to move up, take care on the blocking force, and then escort them all through. We'll be ambushed from here, and then a final ambush from here. And if we can take care of all of those things without breaking, we can have a grand old time. So Hammer's going to move up in the first place, followed up by everybody else. Hammer is, of course, in his Hatchet Man once again. The Shadowhawk is being driven by Witness because it's a little bit better than his Raven. Not as supporty as his Raven, but firepower, absolutely. Ripper bringing up the Centurion, and Exodus once again in our Enforcer with all of the large laser beams. Pretty solid grouping here. Unfortunately, because of the hot map, the mechs do suffer a little bit. They were designed to be a little bit more heat neutral or slightly heat hot, which worked fine on normal maps and, you know, the maps all on Pike, but out here, that's a little bit more of a hard sell. So we're going to rush ourselves in, and we do see a single target. It is a Raven. Oh, two targets, a Raven and a Locust. These are not exactly what I would call heavy mechs for 2.5 skulls. I shouldn't complain. We do, of course, want to contain sort of the danger that we're going to be facing until we can just mob one group of people. Unfortunately, it's not turning out to be the most amazing thing in the universe. I'm going to pop up here, take a little bit of high ground. The Enforcer's definitely going to hang up top there with his twin large lasers. Missing it by 19% with our one large laser on Witness. Exodus will move up next, I think, on top of there. So still no real reaction from them. Oh, Exodus can't get up there. Well, he could get a shot on the Locust, but I think we'll get him in close. We're going to use his weapons to brawl along with Ripper. They're both fairly decent brawlers, even though, you know, Exodus is also packing a pair of large lasers. But all the mediums that he can also bring to bear are also pretty nice. We'll try and get Exodus to be able to patrol into the water. That'll keep his temperatures under control. The rest of the mechs are actually fairly good. Even Witness's Shadowhawk is actually not terrible at all when it comes to cooking out here. 39%, we'll fire. And missed again, unfortunately. But again, 40-ish%. That's not terrible. So we are going to shoot, and then we shall scoot. Get him back down. Get him into cover so he's a little bit better protected, less likely to take a ton of terrible damage. Although I'm surprised that they haven't moved all that much yet. Would have expected something by now. Sprint. Should we go up? No. Let's keep pressuring this left side a bit. So probably not going to be able to get very much accurate fire down on that Raven, but that's okay. The more we fire, eventually we'll take out most of his armor and the like. A couple of hits spread across the mech. Nothing too much, but nothing too terrible either. And it looks like the Locust pilot finally on the move, opening fire with a cannon of some description. That was, what, a Locust OP? Hopefully that's not a description of his actual capabilities. Not actually able to get in range of him. The water is protecting him quite nicely. Because of that, I'm actually going to reserve Hammer down. I want this Raven to come forward. I want to get him into axe range. A Spider... Well, I suppose the mission will get dragged out, but still, a Spider on the opening run is a little bit interesting as to what we're actually facing. Exodus, let's move him up as well. Can I get a shot? I can if I move off to the side. 27s is not great. How about if I just went nuts and went forward? Well, if I went for high accuracy. 24s plus the tag, and 39s on the Locust. I don't know. Spiked Wrecking Balls. Okay, so he's a melee mech. And periphery rifles, not tremendously great, but hey. I'm a little bit worried about them wrecking balls. So 2 not so great shots, and the tag also not managing to connect either. But we're fully heat neutral on this, so I'm not all that concerned. Eventually Hammer will get within range of somebody, and then he will be able to smash them with an axe. And a rapier. Rapier would be a lovely pickup. He's got a ton of equipment we'd love to steal. So a single set of missiles, I'm willing to bet those are haywire missiles. Luckily for us, they weren't able to actually connect with anything. We're going to rush Witness up, see if we can't get a line of sight. I don't know if that will allow the Hatchet Man to get in range, but we're certainly going to give it a chance. Oh crap, no, we moved the Hatchet Man. Oh, whoops. Well, he'll be in range for next turn, that's for gosh darn sure. Nail this spider, please. Missed him with the cannon, but hit him with the pirate medium laser, and the pulse is not doing a great job. Really, the pirate medium did a lot better there. Okay, not tremendous. Not really all that impressed. Oh, but wait, what? Oh, we're in phase 18, okay. Round 4, phase 18. So we will definitely be able to get him up there. Centurion is going to get rained on a bit, but the Centurion is kind of designed to be rained on. We don't want to get hit too much because there are going to be 2 more stages to this combat, but that's okay. Pop back over here, 99.1% chance. If we hit him in the back, that'll absolutely kill him. I don't know what there's on this mech to actually keep intact, but if he's got anything cool in the head, then we've definitely got that. Record him out, preserve those wrecking balls. We may want to steal them. I have a mech that requires secondary equipment, and that would be lovely to pick up. Get up here, rain on the Locust. That's not a terrible idea. Target the Locust down here, and we're going to set the VSPL to 2, or 1, 2, yeah, 2. Give us a little bit better accuracy. Large laser hit, plus the tag. And the VSBL managed to do quite a decent amount of work. We tore off his right torso in its entirety. That'll reduce his initiative even further. He is unsettled and not having a very good time. Lovely. The rapier, of course, will be a problem. Hopefully he won't be able to nail the Hatchet Man at all. Oh, he's going for a kick. Well, all of his weapons, all of his support weapons, the haywire and the tag can shoot. So he did manage to punch us, 17 damage. And his tag and his haywire... Looks like he managed to hit us with most of that. Yeah, I've been tagged and haywired, but you are right on top of us, so it doesn't really matter. We are going to be able to axe you. You're not going to be able to stop that, unfortunately. Witness, how close are you? Oh, you're much, much closer. Lovely. It's not a great chance to hit, but we've got a lot of shots to try and make that hit. So we're just going to unload. Okay, tore off his left arm and got a decent number of hits and wasted the chaff rounds, but we did blow him to pieces. So we've dealt with 2 of the mechs already. That's 50% of the blocking force down. We got a Raven and the Rapier to take care of. Honestly, I'd like to preserve a lot of that Rapier because that Rapier is a great mech. It's got a ton of amazing equipment on board. Unfortunately, what kind of shot are we looking at here? Yeah, 8.8. Hitting you is not going to be easy, is it? You're going to make this difficult on me. 12%. We'll go for it.
No shooting, just running.
Oh, wow, that's fairly high hit chances. I doubt, yeah, that was not reflective of what we were about to do. Oh, fire. Ooh, missing quite a few shots, unfortunately. We're not going to get much fire down on him at all. So a couple of cluster rounds managed to plink off his armor, but he's doing absolutely fine. Witness is next up, and 17, we moved 19, so we're much better than he is, so we're going to focus fire down a little bit on the Raven. Because we are going to chop that, we're going to chop the Rapier up into little tiny pieces. Hit it with the large laser, lovely, and a penetrating hit. And I think we hit him with the chaff rocket. I got to turn that off next round. If I forget, it's going to be very irritating. A 90, doesn't really matter, because we're just going to be hitting for 90, it looks like. So in that case, just stand still. And if you can hit him... Missed by 6%. That's not good. We did not move very far at all. Ripper, can you bail him? You can try. You're going to definitely give it a shot. If you can core open something or tear open something, we would very much appreciate that. And we did hit him with a couple of missiles. That's not terrible. Unfortunately, we didn't really do anything to really make him dead. So he's going to be able to come back around, and that's going to suck. Raven coming up way forward. Are you going to be... No, he's going to try and punch the... He's going to punch the Shadowhawk. Interesting. He failed, but he tried. So he's right on top of us at this point, so we can basically get on him and blast him with all our weaponry. Assuming, of course, the Rapier doesn't do something crazy, which I really hope he doesn't. I just want to be able to hit him with the Hatchet Man. We'll be super happy about it. Unfortunately, now that he's haywired, he's reduced in speed, but he's going to punch again. Okay, not sure why, but this does appear to be his main thing. He's going to tag us and tagger us, and hit us with quite a few things. He is damaging the arm quite heavily. I'm not happy about that at all. But Exodus is just going to come right over here. We're going to shoot down on this Raven. I have faith that the Hatchet Men will have that sorted, and if not, we're going to have problems then. Set a VSPL 1. Hit him with a large laser. Hit him with a second large laser for a penetrating hit. Plus a couple of decent extra hits. Target acquired. He critted his engine already. So he's got 2 more crits left on that engine before he explodes. Hammer. Kill him, please, this time. 99-1. I require your victory. Okay, you didn't quite kill him, but you did knock him down. And I'm kind of okay with that. I kind of thought that your pirate engine would make you die, but that was not the case. And you're down to a single wound, right? Yes, you are. So a headshot will defeat him. Oh, wow, you rolled quite nicely. I didn't realize you rolled so high. Your rear attack, firing some missiles into us. A little bit of smattering across the mech. But he missed us with both of his tags, or small lasers. They look like tags, though. Is he going to move? He's obviously an ace pilot. Yep, he's going to move right into the middle of the group. You like to live life dangerously, don't you, sir? I kind of want to save... Yeah, I definitely want to save all of the additional shots that I can spit at somebody for later. Chaff rocket is off. Good. Fire everything else. Okay, managed to get a decent number of hits into his back armor. Did punch through. Another crit on the engine. One more crit was all I needed, but we didn't get it, doesn't look like. And he's unsettled, but he ain't about to eject. Okay, Ripper is going to move right up here. Because he's not going to take care of this guy. He's going to focus on the downed Rapier. Target the Rapier. We've already torn off one leg. Go for the other leg. And... Oof, do I want to shut the thing? Cluster off. Maybe I should have turned it to slug mode and kept it on, but I wanted to give it a shot. We got the gyro. Oh no, engine destroyed. Unfortunate. So we're not going to get most of that. Can I get a back shot? Ooh, I can't get as good of a shot as I thought I was going to get. Oh well, this will be fine. Yeah, blast away. Hit him with a large laser, hit him with a second large laser, and a whole bunch of additional shots besides. And that's his engine torn out. Alright, so we did take a little bit more damage than I was fully comfortable with, but we're doing alright. We'll be able to position ourselves in preparation for the follow-up of the rest of this mission. And we'll get ourselves back chilled and under control. So Hammer, don't stand on anything just yet. Brace. Witness will position himself in preparation for what's about to go down. Brace as well. It's probably going to take Exodus a little while to get into position. He's not exactly the fastest mech, and so he's probably going to be the one escorting the mechs themselves. If we do particularly well, then we won't actually lose any mechs. Now, that would be best if we had gone for full cash on this one. It paid just over $1 million. But we decided to go maximum salvage for obvious reasons. We want the salvage we can get our hands on, because salvage will allow us to build even better mechs. I kind of wanted to steal one of those engines. I don't think either of them had a light engine though, so there was that. We will get the wrecking balls off of the Spider, so that's a nice pickup. But we're going to be hoping for something a little bit better. Hopefully the game, however, is not going to punish me for saying I wish I had better equipment by suddenly sending a lance of assault mechs at us. That would be particularly bad. Okay, Hammer is going to spread out a bit. Give himself some room to work with. He's not the fastest mech, unfortunately. We have built faster in the past. And Witness. Also going to move. Brace down. Exodus. Touch the button. And make sure that you actually touch the button. Brace. Alright, we have secured the rally point. And the lance may now start moving to the extraction point. What do we got here? Okay, I did detect a Striker LRM. Okay, already under fire, taking quite a few shots. What are we dealing with up here? A Cattle Master. And you are also a Cattle Master. Interesting. And we are escorting a Thunderbolt, an Urban Mech, a Centurion, and a Crab 30 with ERPPCs. What? These guys do not need our escort, that is clear. Okay, Witness, move forward, get your scout on. The people we're currently squaring off against are pretty forgettable in firepower. Where's the fourth one? What's he at? He's a Scorpion. Really? This is a 2.5 skull mission? Okay, now I'm going to actually say it, because this is tremendously disappointing. Although that was incredibly amazing for 15%. Wow. He really laid into that Cattle Master quite a lot. Unless these are like lost Cattle Masters that I'm just not understanding the amazingness out of them. This is a wholly, thoroughly disappointing lance to try and pick apart. I'm kind of tempted to turn on my employer and blow apart his escort. Because he doesn't bring anything to the table. This is not good. Turn on the 71, fire the slug. Oh, we nailed him. That'll be perfect. That'll open him up for a follow-up. We will reserve. We're bulwarked, we're in a good position. We want them to come closer so we can hit him with an axe. Cattlemaster 1 moved up, did nothing. Okay, we're going to sprint on forward, just get ourselves a little bit ahead so we can start aiming and shooting and supporting our team. 40% is not bad at all. One hit, second hit, that was penetrating, that'll probably kill it. Yeah, vehicle destroyed. We knocked out his internal combustion engine, he didn't stand a chance. What? And our allies, the crab is going to move up. Will the crab have a shot? We gotta take a PPC shot, 2 PPC shots, it looks like terrible misses. Yeah, pretty terrible misses. To be fair, they're just coming off of battle. I really can't expect too much from them. The Thunderbolt is going to stride on forward and open fire with his PPC. Jeez, there's a ton of PPCs out here. Managed to hit with his LRMs. Scorpion hadn't moved. Although he misfired his Mount Lucky, it didn't explode on him. Okay, a couple of machine guns blasting away at the Shadowhawk, plinking off the armor. 3 damage from me. Alright, Hammer, is he close enough for you? He is not. That is several levels unfortunate, actually. If I position myself to shoot him, I'll probably kill him, but I won't be in range to hatchet anybody the next turn. But hey, we want to take him out. They're not all that dangerous. They really aren't. I mean, this is pathetic. Maybe I will be surprised, but I don't think I'm about to be. He survived. Okay, so Hammer will be able to run up and chop him in half on the oncoming mission. If the Urban Mech doesn't kill him, which the Urban Mech did not, because the Urban Mech decided not to shoot.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, Hammer, can you reach over there? You cannot. Okay, so reach up over here. Cut him in half. Let's deal with this. There's nothing in a Cattle Master that I care about. Wow, you didn't kill him. You did 136 damage to it. You didn't kill him. This is one tough Cattle Master. They're down to 2 of 4 wounds remaining, which is not good because now we've got to invest even more firepower into him. Okay, we got some missiles coming in probably from that Scorpion off the side, and none of them were able to connect. So the question is, who's going to basically nuke that? Possibly could be Exodus, actually. I've got an obstructor on his side, but it's still 76s. I've also got a line of sight on him. So we're going to move up into cover, protect ourselves a little bit. Kill you or kill you. Ooh, you're going to be getting up. Multi-target. So Scorpion, fire our large lasers at it. Him, fire everything else at. VSPL to 2. What would 3 give us? 46? Yeah, I'll work with that. Miss and a miss. Unfortunately, the 52s were not nearly enough, and we decided not to be statistical on this round, and so we're missing everything. Oh, it does appear that we're missing most things. I need you to hit that CT to break it. Apparently not. Okay. So it's going to take a little bit more investment. I tried to get cheeky on that one. Should have just focused everything we had onto him, and maybe that would have done the work. But maybe the Crab will do the work. Crab is going to open fire on the Cattle Master, blasting away with both, missing again. So he's not having any much better luck. Maybe these guys are all equipped with super high-level ECM, and we're just struggling to work with it. Pop up here. Yeah, we're gonna make sure that he does not exist moving forward. I can't afford not to have him gone. How much leg armor actually was that? Oh, I don't know. We're just gonna have to roll dice. Okay. I don't care. Blaze it. Hit him with all your laser weaponry. Yeah, I do not care. Because it's a Cattle Master. It's an agromech. It's designed to herd cows. Not exactly something you want to invest your entire defensive strategy on. Shadowhawk taking a little bit of flamer attack, managing to miss, lucky for us. Like I said, they're Cattle Masters. Nobody cares. They're a terrible mech, because they're not meant to be a battle mech. They're meant for agriculture. Hi, just die, please? Okay, structure exposed. Blasted him with a whole bunch of other things. We've managed to weaken most of his armor. We only got one oh, and we got 2 penetrations. But it's going to require an actual follow-up to knock him out. Thunderbolt might be able to do it. And he does have a PPC plus LRMs. Managed to miss with the PPC again, so that's 6 PPC shots that haven't touched anything so far. I'm a little bit disappointed if I'm completely honest. Alright, Hammer. Are you in range? You are not in range? Okay, well sprint to get closer. Because you're going to be moving down over here to basically jump on the people who show up there mysteriously. Blast him. Ooh, light rifle managed to do well. He had a retractable blade. That's not useful on any... Well... That actually would be useful on a Shanky. Our brand new commando might actually be able to make use of that. What do you got left? You've actually got 55 health in your front armor. Yeah, you're just gonna walk right up to him. You're gonna say hi. You're gonna turn off a single medium. Yeah, and you're gonna kill him. You're just gonna pull him apart bit by bit with all of your laser light show. Because again, Cattle Master. There's only a Scorpion left, so we're gonna dive on him and hopefully knock him out. If, you know, our allies don't manage to kill him. Although I think he's in a blind spot, so he may not have the shot anymore. Scorpion is now visible, lobbing his missiles on the Hatchaman. No actual fire managing to connect with us, so we're good and happy with that one. Ripper. Can you get a shot? No, you're gonna have to sprint then. Oh, we can get a shot if we move all the way over to the corner. I'm not willing to do that. It may seem a bit lazy of me, but I kind of want to keep my people up over around here. Plus, this will give the chance for the autocannon to settle, so we don't have to deal with the recoil moving forward. Okay, the Centurion walking forward, continuing to blaze away with his cannon. Whole bunch of clusters, managing to get some purchase on there. Exodus will move slightly to the side, aim with them. Target him, large lasers. Miss. Hit. Okay, and attack. So he is really struggling for armor now. Should be able to get in there tight with him and knock him out. Thunderbolt could even help out with his LRMs, and he shall. Does he have a direct line of sight? No, he does not. So a little bit of light rain, and that has opened up his forward armor. Unfortunately, wasn't quite enough to kill him. But he is now incredibly vulnerable because vehicles have pretty much no frontal armor. Great. Ripper will have the shot. Take a shot from here. You may as well. Cannon to off. Just aim down. Let the missiles do their thing. Because I assume I'll get at least... Yeah, there we go. Penetrating hits all around. So, the enemy reinforcements have been defeated, but if this is like any other mission on this map, reinforcements are going to show up around here, so we got to get all of our people in position before that crab makes it off the map. So that means rushing down here as fast as we can so that we're already in melee range, already at point blank range so we can use all of our heavy weapons. Gotta walk with the lance though. Gotta keep Exodus back a bit, which is a bit irritating. He's a lot of our firepower. He's really well situated for a brawl. Just because he's got so many medium pulses in the VSPL and the twin larges. Twin larges are great for long range blinking as we've seen, but they also, because of their range brackets, their short range bracket is actually fairly long. So if you can get them into medium-ish range, they're also very effective. Okay, our lances, well, our escort lance is moving up. He just slows right down in the water, unfortunately. But we are going to get on top of them. Crab rolling up. Crab is almost to the location. Once the crab makes it there, that'll probably kick it off. And we will have the full-blown battle going. So they're going to drop down. I don't know if it's a dropship or they just appear here. I forget which one. But normally that's where they show up. It could be that this map, however, has changed, and I'm stacking all of my mechs away from where the fight is going to be. And if that's the case, that would be very unfortunate. Because we kind of need all of our mechs to jump on top. Because I'm assuming they're going to be fairly powerful. I mean, I can't assume that they're just going to be pushovers. They might be. But I can't assume that. Yeah, hopefully that is enough range for... Yep, it is. Okay, so they're mech keep on moving forward. He is such a drag on the entire lance. He is an urban mech. What do you expect? Well, a little bit more, but still. Okay, move right here. We have view of this whole cone now. So we are ready. We are ready to dive and ambush on top of people.
Good to go.
Ripper is going to do something similar. He's going to sprint. He's going to get a position up here where he'll be ready to shoot down on the enemy. Run right on top of them, punch them, kick them, use the cannons, the missiles, all of the things that we require. It's just, he's so slow. I can't run too quickly. In fact, this entire lance is getting spread out because the crab's not slow. It's got an okay amount of speed.
I hear ya.
But everybody else, well, that's a problem. I want to try and get him into a position where he can shoot people in the back. Back shots are, of course, always best. Well, unless you're trying to steal mechs. In which case, back shots can be somewhat not great. Thunderbolt moving up. Urban mech trying to move up.
Commander.
Hammer's ready to go. Hammer is set. Lock him down. He's bulwarked, he's entrenched. Yeah, he's not nimble and evasive, but I do think that Hammer is going to get the first shot anyway.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Brace him up. Exodus will move like 2 inches because he's got to keep up with that urban mech. Oh, it's the urban mech. It's spoiling all my plans. Centurion rolling up. Not all that quickly, though.
Yes, boss.
Ripper's the last one to get into position. Ripper will move right here. Turn on the cannon. Brace it up. He's ready. Okay, we're ready for an ambush. Well, we're ready to ambush them. Urban mech keeps up. Our turn. Reserve. I would like the crab to go first. And the crab moves into position dramatically. And are you kidding me?
I hear ya.
Ugh.
Waiting for
Stands 2 inches outside the evac zone. Thunderbolt does the same thing.
receiving you. Ready.
Exodus, can you move close enough to them so they will actually, like, move into the zone? That would be really helpful. Urban mech trying to keep up. Escorting people sometimes. Reserve. Keep reserving down. Okay, it's... There we go. You're in.
You're in position, Commander. Hold your ground.
Hi!
The package is on its way.
The Centurion as well, moving up into the position. Not quite there. Open fire, a breaching shot. Good. That'll be nice. A commando, 2 cattle masters, and a commando. Really? A stinger. This is thoroughly the most disappointing mission that it possibly could have been. I took 2.5 skulls because I was expecting they're going to throw mediums at me, they're going to throw heavies at me, but no. No. Cattle masters. A bunch of cattle masters. Not just 1 or 2. 4 cattle masters have been on this map on a 2.5 skull mission. I think somebody may have overstated the need for the need for an escort. I should have taken this one as cash. Oh god, I should have taken this one as cash. Because this is pointless. I mean, this is... Do I have a good sensor data on you guys? From Ripper's perspective? Can I see them, please? SRM-10 pack and a medium laser. Machine guns and a pair of flamers. 2 medium lasers. A light rifle and two flamers. Or a machine gun and 2 flamers. Oh no, he's a Clint. So an AC-5 and 2... This is just entirely disappointing. Okay, line him up. Let's kill him. Hi. I could shoot at you, but I'm going to shoot the commando in the back. I'm going to use a cluster round because it's a commando. His back armor is almost non-existent. Yeah, we tore apart most of that mech right there.
Solid connection on that one.
Witness will get to move next. Lovely. And Witness is going to move nice and tight. He's going to say hi to everybody. Oh, I think I may have... Nope, I didn't. Target the commando. Medium laser on. You know what? I'm going to just... Oh, I don't have a shot on it. I'm blocking myself, apparently. Okay, well, in that case, just fire everything you've got at the commando. Blow them apart.
You're not gonna like it.
Gone. Probably should have multi-targeted. But I am just beside myself. Another Clint. That's what we fought this battle for, a Clint.
Should have run when you had the chance.
Hammer. Go kill. Guten Tag. Oh, your leg is gone. Oh no. He's going to be able to stand right up. I mean, we've just moved all of our mechs to attack. But he's not... Hopefully won't be able to hit anything. Injury ignored. Interesting. So he did have some kind of special cockpit on board. We'll blow off his other leg. Maybe we'll have something interesting. And our dropship has arrived. Time to get these guys out of here. So they've got almost no armor. Yeah, but is it really gonna matter? You're going to run up to the Cattle Master and hit him in the back because a Stinger is even lighter than he is. So that tore off most of that mech. Okay, you're on your back. So he's going to move at hopefully 0. He's going to move at 1. He could move to do something because he is a light mech, but I want to try and focus fire knocking out the leg. He's got 1 injury left anyway. Centurion can't get to position. Witness. Hi. Yeah, set yourself up here. We're going to ignore the Stinger for a second. Shoot, not you, but you. Target this leg. Blow him up to pieces. Use a chaff rocket as well. Okay, tear off the leg. Come on, tear off the leg. I want that leg gone. Got the leg gone. Okay. Perfect. So we saved whatever this is. I don't know if this is a good Clint or not. Maybe we'll be lucky and we'll get some really good tag out of it. And you're not going to do anything. Okay. Stinger up? Yeah, Stinger's got to be up. Stinger's going to run behind someone and try and shoot him back. I'm almost positive. Although you could try and ruin my perfect mission so far. You're going to jump and shoot somebody. Okay, that was not the best use of your options. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The next move would be Exodus. Exodus can see him on the ground with good accuracy, so that's exactly what Exodus is going to do. Shoot him in the leg. I don't care that you're cooking. You're going to go VSPL4, so you're going to cook every bit of this that you can. I don't think we're getting this Cattle Master intact. Well, we got both legs destroyed. I think we also tore off the CT, though. Maybe not. We may have taken out both legs. Override successful, of course. And Ripper, if you would be so kind as to hopefully finish this guy off. Can't quite get to his back. Unfortunate. Okay. Blast him. Just fire everything into him. Tore off his leg, tore off his arm, tore off his side torso. That's half the mech gone. He's on his back. We'll go for the leg again, sure, but it's a Stinger. Like, it's a 25-ton useless piece of mostly junk. If the AI would like to fire as well, I don't have a problem with that. No. Hammer. Hammer. There's going to be nothing left of this mech, which is a good thing. Unless this was a Royal. If this was a Royal Stinger, but I don't think it was, because he only had 2 medium lasers. Probably wasn't a Stinger Lamb either. It might have been actually, but I don't think it was. I'm going to hope it wasn't. Alright, everybody. Let's go escort the mechs back home. Witness.
What can I do for you?
Actually, no, not Witness. I'm going to need Exodus. Exodus will need to walk them home. So we'll move Shadowhawk up, lock it down, ally turn, Centurion is almost on the tile, Exodus, go hold hands with the trash can, please. Make sure that he understands all is well and safe in the world now. There he goes, on his way, with his 60 rated fusion core, which will get him to walk exceedingly slowly. Everybody towards the location. We didn't take much damage, so that's good. The friendly mechs didn't take any damage, and I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to shoot a couple of them to, like, steal them, because, oh my god, their kit is amazing. This would be a dangerous as all hell lance to have to fight. That would be worthy of a 2.5 skull mission. But we ran into 3 Cattle Masters, a Clint, 2 tanks that were basically ignorable, and a Commando. Oh, and a Stinger. Did I mention the Stinger? Yeah. Not particularly fascinating or interesting. Okay, let's see if we can't pick him up and drag him along. You've got hand actuators, you can lift him up. He's only, what is it, 30 tons? Can you lift 30 tons with a 45-ton mech? I don't think so, actually. I think you're actually starting to hit some serious limits. He does have TSM, but I don't think that'll be quite enough to make him capable of just dragging along any mech that he desires. So positioning ourselves around here, nice and easy. And did you just move out of the zone? Oh, did you just move out of the zone? If you're still in the zone, good, but that looks like you may have moved out. Okay, set ourselves up, because we are basically just waiting for a single urban mech to make it across the line. There There it goes. We believe in you. I need playing Chariots of Fire in the background.
Receiving you. Moving to
Because you can do it. I believe in you.
ready for orders.
The one urban mech. Just, how is this part of your most powerful lance? Like, I get he's a 61L. He's got an AC-20, right? Or an Ultra AC-20. No, he's just got an AC-20++ and 2 ER smalls.
What can I do for you?
I get it. He's great. He's got lots of firepower, but he's an urban mech. And he's actually probably the reason why y'all are dying.
Yes, boss.
Because at the... Well, that may have gotten in Irby's way. Hopefully not. So tempted to just knock out most of these mechs. See if I can't steal the salvage from them. Because if I could do that, and I don't know if I could, but if I could do that, that would make this mission worthwhile. To kill the Thunderbolt or something. But that would be very cheesy. I'm not sure I should do that. I am going to try and avoid doing quite exploit things like that.
Venting heat.
Okay, we're chilling out. Are you kidding me? Well, he does have to go around the wreck of the mech.
Waiting on you, Commander.
He can't walk through it. Hammers up.
How's it going?
Ripper, just sitting here waiting.
Right.
Dude, we got it. We killed everybody. You're safe. Can he make it? And he's in.
Good job.
Okay. Whew. That took a while. And most of that was watching an urban mech try and get the heck out of there. But Irby is safe and sound. None of those mechs took any more damage. So that was great. 244,000 C-bills. I am so regretting the fact that I did not take this for cash. There was nothing worth fighting here. So many Cattle Masters. 3 Clint parts, not even enough to build a Clint. Really, the Rapier parts are the best thing we got out of it. We got 3 of them. Let's see if there's actually Rapier kit. So an Arc Welder might be a thing to take. I'm going to keep that, just keep it in mind. Medium Pirates, do you have... No, you don't have... It's the ER Pirates that have the melee bonus. Spiked Wrecking Ball. Able to fire, can vary between plus and 10, 50% critical. Deals 45 damage, weighs 3 tons. It's a bit heavy for the thing that I've got left. Comm Suite, always nice to have, but I already have one. Endo Steel is essential to have. 240 rated engine. Ferro. Gyro UL. Heat sinks, lots of heat sinks. Is there a double heatsink kit? Does a Cattle Master have a double heatsink kit? Legged spike boots. Thank you. And a spiked fist. Who had this? And a spiked helmet. Oh, and a stealth axe and a... Barrow's not super useful. Besides, I'm going to be using stealth armor for it. I passed up the stealth armor last time. Or was that during the stream? I passed up stealth... Right there, computer. Pull off a spiked boot. Okay, so maybe this was worth it. Okay, I take it back. This was totally... I'm on board. Do I still have a Warfare Suite? Because the Warfare Suite combines a sensor to pull off the leg spike boot. Yeah, I know we could turn our one mech into an amazing death machine, but there we go. Okay, that made it worth it. Lock it down. We picked up 2 Cattle Master parts, a Clint part, Commando part, a Locust OP part, OP. A single Rapier part, 2 more Raven parts, a meh, all around there. Got the 240 rated fusion core, which is good for the lighter mechs that we have. A couple of heat sinks, the small cockpit, which is usable. The spiked helmet is very useful. So we didn't get most of the spiked stuff, but we did get the helmet, and I kind of needed that. Well, I've also got... Who do I give a pirate targeting computer? Because it's a massive increase in heat, but it's a huge increase in firepower. Like, this is... Oh, this is good. Who doesn't have one? If I'm not mistaken, the Enforcer has an Energy plus plus. The whatchamacallit, the Centurion has an Artibus. I don't think the Shadowhawk has one, so we should look into that. And then the spiked helmet is already on the Hatchet Man, so he doesn't need that, but I could put a spiked helmet on my new Commando. Some more stuff happening. 6,420 for the next 3 days in order to get our mechs fully rekitted back in action. So let's see what we're looking at. Centurion, put the Hatchman at the top. That way the main lance is ready in 2 days. 1, 2, finished. Alright, check my mech bay, because I did get some very interesting stuff. This commando. This commando will be interesting. I intend to do things with him. This Centurion could also be very interesting. I don't know what I'm going to do when I finally get him. He's in 26 days away. Alright, so the Hatchet Man already has a spiked helmet. He's also got an energy targeting computer, so he doesn't need anything else. The Enforcer does not? No way. Are you serious? The Enforcer already cooks, but... Oh, you do have an advanced targeting computer. Breaching shot, covering guarded, advanced zoom grants accuracy bonus up to 3 that grows with range. Zoom grow is 300 meters. Thermal vision grants accuracy for overheating targets. -1 recoil with ranged weapons. Really, that's more of a cannon thing. Compared, by the way, to the pirate targeting computer, which is amazing in every single way. Pirate FCS grants breaching shot. Breaching shot, cover, ignores guarded, +3 accuracy with all ranged weapons, +2 recoil with ranged weapons, +15% weapon heat generated. So, you burn hotter, you recoil harder, but you hit so much more accurately. And I'm really thinking that the way to use this thing is gonna be to put him on our Shadowhawk. Because the Shadowhawk is pretty gosh darn heat neutral. Right? Heat efficiency, 75 heat sinking, 87 alpha strike. By the way, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I had forgotten to do that to balance out the weapons. This will bring up his accuracy just a little bit. And then we give him... Oh, I've got Pharaoh? Oh, I've got Heavy Pharaoh. He doesn't... Oh, he does... Oh, he already has Endo. Okay. You've got an Angel ECM, which is a huge bonus. If I did this... Does this increase your heat at all? Yes, it does. So if I did this, plus the Pirate Darting Computer, this would probably be a pretty significant problem towards his heat efficiency. Yeah, he drops down to 75, 87, but that's not actually what we're showing anymore, right? Yeah, you're showing 75 regardless. So 87 times 21%. Actually, let me grab a calculator real quick. Yes, we're doing some maths. It's a really cool piece of equipment, but we got to make sure that it's actually going to work properly. So, if we bring up a calculator real quick, it's 87 times it's 15 plus 6 is 0.21 plus 87. 105 heat. That's a little bit more than we can handle, if I'm completely honest. Yeah. I mean, that would be the ideal. Like, if we could do this, this would be amazing. Well, it really wouldn't, actually. I take that back. This needs to happen regardless. I need to swap the medium laser over because I do need that accuracy buff. He's got 0.25 tons sunk into a chaff rocket launcher, which is fine. I mean, it's very useful. We found great points to use it in. I'm not at all put out with that one. Oh, I've got 2 PPCs already. Could add on a pirate medium. So much more heat, though. It's 6 points. It would be the right choice, though, because it is a lot more firepower. Well, this needs to happen. Do I really want to put any of that equipment on here? He's got a 275 rated fusion core, so I'm not doing anything with the fusion core. He's got another double heatsink that I could put in somewhere, but that's only good for 6 heat. That'll bring him up to 80 something. He's still cooking. Ultralight gyro, I've got it, but I'm not really on board with putting an ultralight gyro on one of my mediums, especially one of my heavier mediums. It's only 1.5 tons too. Like if I were to do that, I only get 1.5 tons out of it. The XL gyro, I believe, is the one that has the additional heat, but it's larger. And since I've got nothing in the CT, I don't really care if that takes up more space. He really doesn't need this either. I mean, it'd be cool. It'd free up a ton. That'd be 2.5 tons. That would allow me to put on 2 more double heat sinks. That would give me 12 more heat, so that'd be 87. Which, that makes that heat neutral, but we'd be at 105 at that point. doesn't quite work out. Although I could trim a little bit more, get me up to 93, generating about 12 heat per turn, not including the planet, which would then skyrocket that even further. I want to put it on here so much, but I kind of don't think that I dare. It'd be too hot. She'd cook too hard. So we'll lock that down for her. So the Shadowhawk needs a little bit of love there. The Hunchback also needs some love. It's slow. It's very slow. And it doesn't have anything working for it right now. The Enforcer. So, how do we get your heat under control? Because you are already a cooker. Oh, God. 21% heat. We'd be looking at 115 right there. I got the double heatsink kit. He's already got an XL gyro. If I gave him heavy ferro, that fills him up completely. So I can't do that. Can't quite do that. So it'd give him a ton of weight back. But unfortunately, that wouldn't quite work out. And I'm not willing to give him an XL engine. Not at all. The XL engine would just ruin this mech. 240 rated fusion core? 245 even? 270? No. I don't think we can do anything to him either. On this planet especially, this would just burn him. He would be torched to a crisp. And the comm suite I want to keep. Yeah, we're going to discard all changes. I don't see anything I can do with the Enforcer right now. Really, this Hunchback. This Hunchback needs work. This Hunchback did okay while it was there. But now is the time to do something else with it. So let's turn it into something you don't see very often. A stealthy backstabbing Hunchback. I want to try it. Okay, so we're going to pull all these heatsinks out. And the reason why we're going to do that is very simple. We're about to completely rip out this fusion core and do something completely different with it. So instead of a 200 rated fusion core, we're going to throw in a 275. That'll bump our speed up to a 5.8 tabletop. 255, 150 compared to a 270 would give us 5, 150. So we lose 5, that's a 610. We lose 1 pip of movement off the sprint. This fusion core is 18.5 tons. This fusion core is a ton lighter. So we'll take the ton back, because we don't need that much movement. The 245 is 3 tons lighter, but we would be losing a lot of distance out of it. So we've got much better heat sinking now because we've gone up to a much, much larger engine. Okay, so ultralight gyro, endo steel, and we're going to pull out the Guardian ECM so that we can instead throw in a pirate targeting computer. But I want the... Where is it? The Warfare Suite. Which unfortunately is a little bit too big to put into it properly. On top of that, we're going to add Stealth X armor. We got 13.5 tons remaining. And we want to rely kind of on energy weapons, but not really because we don't quite have the capability to do it. So we do need ballistics a little bit. So we have the double stack magazine. That will put us, because we've got 14 tons in order to field an AC-20. And we're not quite there. Could go with the rack, but recoil would not be a good thing. Really, if we go with the pirate targeting system, recoil would be a bad thing to deal with. Maybe this is a bit of a dead end. Yeah, it is. He doesn't have the hard points to do it. We don't have the double heatsink kit to make it work. That's an irritation. Because I don't have the double heatsink kit. If I did, I could do something with it. I'm going to have to really think on that, what we're going to do with this mech. Because I want to do something. It's a Hunchback. It's great. I want to use a Hunchback for some great thing. But I don't got it yet. We're still looking for a role for it. In the meantime, we can go take a contract real quick. We talked on a little bit about a dead end, so we might as well do something quick. Defend the base times 30% would give us an additional 100,000. So 500-ish thousand, or 3 of 13 salvage. We'll take the 3 of 13 salvage. pull our people off because they need to rest for a bit. We'll put the Raven in. Hatchetman moves up. And so Brother gets to go back in the Hatchetman. Hacker will roll the Raven. Bullet Trap gets back in my Centaurian. And Majestic into the Enforcer. Let's rock and roll. Oh crap, it's a defend the base. I just realized that was a mistake. The reason why that's a mistake is because we've got 10 minutes left today. And, well, defend the bases are not exactly quick missions. Oh well, it's going to be a little bit of an extra long episode. And to be fair, that little bit of a dead end looking with the pirate targeting computer, kind of owe it to you guys. I definitely think. And besides, this week is our 2nd year anniversary of the channel. All of this week we've been celebrating it with 2 episodes every single day. So why not celebrate a little bit more with a slightly longer episode? Unless, of course, we manage to absolutely blitz this mission in 10 minutes, which I would be highly amused with, but I doubt that's going to happen. So let's see where they're about to drop us down and how much fun we're about to have. We have a small disused base in a remote part of Eri. We need it and are preparing to reactivate it. We'd like to hire you to recon the facility and defend it until our forces can move in. We'll have a lance too in half a day and a logistics team in 24 hours. So that'll be half a skull, 3 of 13 priority salvage. Really, we're looking for kits, double heatsink kits, maybe a couple of fusion cores, basic weapon systems too. We are running into Davian, so not 100% sure what it is we're about to run into. So it looks like a babysitting job, maybe heating up. And we've got a friendly lance coming in who happens to have the top secret codes to actually make the turrets work. Where is the enemy? Destroy the enemy vanguard. Okay, it is up here. And our people moving in are a commando and a crab. I'm loving seeing all these crabs. Crabs are cool. They're not my favorite mech, but crabs are cool. I think anybody who doesn't think crabs are cool is probably lying to you. Because crabs are cool. And it was great to have sort of like the king crab minis pretending to be crabs, but having the actual crab model. Especially because MechWarrior Online did a really good job. MechWarrior Online has done a fantastic job on updating a lot of mechs. There's a few of them that I'm not super happy about, and there are a couple of mechs that sort of fall into a very similar style of how they were designed. But for the most part, the MWO mechs are amazing. And you can check the concept art on all of them. The concept art for most of them is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to rush our people along. We want to be able to defend this base. We should be able to... I'm not quite familiar with this map, but... Or am I? No, not quite. It has similar undertones. Wait, no, it is. This flat out is. Okay. It was in the dark, and so I wasn't able to... I was having trouble understanding that. Okay. Not used to them spawning up here and not down here. At least I think this is the same map. It looks like it. It feels like it. So keep on running. We're going to move up to engage them. Try and blow them apart in just a couple of turns. And if we can pull that one off. Federated Sons get to move. The Davian House Davian is coming towards us. A Wolfhound. Wolfhounds are not a terrible mech. I mean, they're fairly decent light attackers. They've got a large laser. Okay, plus a couple of mediums. Nothing too terrible. Large laser would be nice to pick up. We don't need it. We've got 2 ER larges. But just sort of more in that line. Oh, it is such a hot map. Hi, take aim. Yeah, VSPL. Can't handle it. It's a fire single shot of the VSPL. Miss. Miss. Oh, no, we hit him with the large laser. Good job. Wasn't able to get him with the tag. Large laser and quad mediums. That's pretty significant, actually. That is not an insignificant amount of firepower at all. Crab is about to get shot at from behind. Lucky for us, they can't hit the broadside of a barn, so we shouldn't have too much trouble with that. Although that came from down here, not up here, so that'll be interesting. Commando has activated the base. Alright, Davian's up. And Davian's got a flea. A harmless little flea. Oh, he does have a medium laser. Although he's not the large laser sniper flea that we had for the goof troop. That thing was moderately ridiculous, but then again, most things in the goof troop were. Sprint, come forward. You got any sensors for what's going on down here? You're a Raven and you don't see anything. That could be several things. Wolfhound or Fleet? Absolutely. The Wolfhound. Probably should have fired the beacon at him, but it didn't matter anyway because we missed.
Negative damage. Repeat.
But he's got a lot of firepower in that. That Wolfhound is pretty dangerous, actually. He's going to move before us, too. Hopefully he'll move forward to get into range of the Hatchetman, so I can cut him into little tiny pieces. That's the goal, anyway. Okay, we got a lot of movement that's happening in places that we can't see. Yeah, the Wolfhound's running away. That's an intelligent move.
Need something, Chief?
Yeah, I can't blame you for it. It's a good move.
Going full
Hi, Flea. You've got a single medium laser and melee weapons? Is that what I'm reading? If so, I may have walked into a trap. Okay, we got a hit. 3 hits and a penetrator. 4 hits. Doesn't sound like we broke anything, but we should be in range to axe people soon. I'm really surprised that we're having such a hard... Well, actually, no, it's night, so that maybe that's having an effect. Crab is going to moonwalk a bit. Fire alarm. Oh, that just was mean. So that flea's dead. Just full stop. Bullet Trap's going to walk up and wipe it off the face of the planet.
got it.
I probably should have started moving him up there. Yeah, you're gonna cluster him, just in case. I didn't think it was gonna be required, but again, just in case. Had to be done.
Mech destroyed.
Yes, mech, I would say more like obliterated, but yeah, we'll go with destroyed. Start moving in this direction.
Definitely.
And not with the large laser. The VSPL will keep on. Medium laser off. Medium pulse absolutely off. Large laser on. Both large lasers on. Yeah, we'll do that. Miss, 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 but he is tagged now. So tag, you're it. See what he's gonna do about it. There's gotta be something else down here. There's gotta be something more than just this wolfhound. The van... Oh, there it is. There's another wolfhound. Are you equipped with stealth armor, perchance? Because I'm feeling like we've got a really hard time seeing ya. And that shouldn't be the case. A lot of pulse laser fire coming down, and not a one can hit. These wolfhounds definitely seem like they are being quite nimble, quite evasive, or perhaps protected in some way. I take that back. He immediately got nailed. Laser fire dancing all over the world. He did get hit by one shot, but that was it. It really feels like we're missing something, though, because I've got some really nice... Oh, hello! You, my friend, are very interesting. It's 5S, which I believe is the same Shadowhawk that we've got. And if I can take that, he's got a lot of cool kit. Like, a lot of cool kit. In fact, I think he's got stealth armor. Brother, you're up.
Bye.
Let's go see what we can steal. 86%. Get up behind him. Hello. Ooh, that maybe a bit too rough, brother. Just a bit. I wanted to take more parts off of that. He only broke the engine because of the XL, but there's not much of that Shadowhawk remaining. A lot of missile fire dancing around the wolfhound. So apparently Davian sent a Special Forces group to handle this. And the Special Forces group is rather terrifying. Hacker, get in behind. You're going to do the exact same thing. Right there. Oh, actually, no, that's a side shot, so go right there. That'll be fine. You'll be accurate. And give him a beacon, just in case. If you don't kill him, I want to be able to track this guy. We tagged him. Target acquired. Did not beacon him, unfortunately, so it didn't matter. And is this wolfhound going to move? More large laser fire, being focused on somebody who doesn't matter. If you had torn off his leg, I would take that back, but you didn't. Okay, Crab is an ace pilot. He does not care about the wolfhound in front of him. He is focused on clearly the more dangerous threat, who has the high ground. And are you going to move? Are you going to do something you think? He's going to come a-running. Oh, he's brave. Never leave a man behind. He's coming back for his buddy wolfhound. Punching the Centurion. He's going to take that sucker down on his own. You watch.
Yes, Commander.
Well, Majestic was originally going to head over to, support what was going on over there. But if you're going to insist... take aim. Yeah, we're going to burn it up a little bit. Hit. Oh, double hit with the large lasers is always nice to see. Lower arm destroyed. Right torso destroyed. Right arm destroyed. And... See, heat sinks destroyed. Pilot injures. Is he unsteady? Because it almost looks like he's unsteady. And Davian gets to move again. I will assume they're moving this wolfhound now? Or do they have another? Because we've already destroyed 4 mechs. To be fair, the brother just obliterated the Shadowhawk in one movement. These guys aren't here yet, so it's got to just be these 2 mechs. He's going to moonwalk a bit. Drifting on backwards. Open fire on the Raven. Large laser. Peppering him with some medium laser fire. Large laser, luckily for us, did not hit. Bullet Trap's going to be up next. And Bullet Trap can... ooh, he's cooking. He's having a bad day.
Receiving you.
Yeah, just let's
Position confirmed.
let's turn him off. Yeah, clusters, slugs, or clusters, SRMs. Yep, there he goes.
Tango is trash.
Yes, the Tango has been trashed. And a deep scan has sensor locked him. Oh, immediately getting picked up by that pulse laser. Come on, give him a couple more licks from that pulse laser. He is unsteady now. Left torso, left arm, and his hand. He's armless. He still has the 2 medium lasers, though. And if you manage to blow off his leg, you're going to kill the pilot. So, good on you for that. Not quite. If you can knock him over, too, that'll do it.
Picking up a new sensor trace.
Yep, sensor trace has just arrived.
Reinforcements.
So back here and up there. It's somewhat of an irritating thing to try and get to. It's going to take us quite a hike, but we might be able to pull it off. Okay, we got a vehicle, a J. Edgar. J. Edgar tanks, hopefully not all that powerful. And a Scorpion SRM carrier. And another Scorpion SRM equipped. Alright, we can deal with that. That's not too terrible. And if you can kill the Wolfhound, that would just be appreciated. Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. Yes. Alright, crab moving back on. Coming back up to the enemy, they've got a Javelin. Javelins would be a nice pickup. There's also some pretty advanced Javelins, although I'm fairly certain the 11F is just the Fire Javelin, so he's got 4 mediums. So we're going to sprint with our massive engine. With Mask, we could probably get even further, but Mask would preclude us from being able to use TSM. So I've been avoiding switching over to that. I need to double check the stats on that, see how much we can stack Mask versus how much melee bonus how much we can stack TSM versus how much bonus the Mask might give us, because it might be worth it in the end. So let's keep on moving as fast as we can. This will give us a chance to chill out a little bit, which we kind of need, especially on a Majestic's machine right now, because the Enforcer is a little bit toasty. And a Trebuchet. Ooh, I'd like a Trebuchet. It's only a 50-ton mech, but I like Trebuchets in general. I fell in love with Trebuchets while playing Mech HQ when I was starting to learn how to play BattleTech for the first time. Tabletop BattleTech, which Mech HQ allows you to basically play Tabletop BattleTech. And I used the short-range version of the mech, and it was just all kinds of fun. Should not have fired that. Should have let it recoil, or settle the recoil anyway. And the close-range SRM-equipped... the close-range SRM-equipped Trebuchets ended up being just MVPs, because a lot of our missions ended up having us face vehicles. And vehicles are very easy to get critical hits on, even through armor. Oh, an urban mech, that'd be nice. And if you can get a critical hit on vehicle, you can immobilize it, you can destroy it, because the ammo will explode. You can do all kinds of crazy things to vehicles. And so these Trebuchets would sprint up next to them, because they had a fairly decent engine and okay armor. And they'd open fire with their SRMs, they'd crit a whole ton of times, because the way that Tabletop BattleTech calculates how many times you roll for criticals, and it would just obliterate vehicles left, right, and center. Javelin, is not having a good day. Already penetrating hit on one of his torsos. Get a couple more and he'll be blown to pieces. Another critical hit. 3 hits. Oh, he's having a bad day. Something blew up too. He broke some part of that mech. Okay, more pulse laser fire going down, and he did hit him again. Another hit. Come on, hit that opening again. There's a penetrator again. How much is left on this mech, and what kind of laser do you have, and can I have it? Okay, so this Javelin has been pretty thoroughly battered.
How's it going?
I'm not complaining at all. I'm very, very happy with how well it's happened. So, sprint and maximum speed. He may not be evasive anymore. He certainly has been sensor locked. I don't know if they share that with me, but we're about to find out. Maybe. Fire. Miss and a miss. Unfortunate. And not by much, too. Only about 15% on the one shot. So the Javelin could have died there, but didn't quite. He'll be able to get within range to do stuff. Commando rolling on forward. Commando 1D, not in range to do really anything. Hacker is going to sprint through the facility. Hacker should probably go try and take care of some of those other things. Oh yeah, the J. Edgar. Totally forgot about you. You're actually kind of within range. Let's go bug you a bit. Yeah, I'm going to split fire. Absolutely going to split fire. You and you. Beacon is up. Yep, fire.
Roger that.
Oh, we hit him with the tag. But he's been tagged now, even easier to hit. Come on, just hit the jet gear once. We hit him once. Okay, so we've aggroed him. Oh my god, did you see all those machine guns? That's gonna be painful. That's gonna be a lot of machine guns.
Good to go.
Good to go. Let us go faster. So we'll line him up.
Copy that.
You have the same voice line as Ripper does. Okay, target him. Large lasers to on. VSPLs. Medium pulse is not in range. Shoot you? Yes, shoot you.
Locking on target.
Oh, gone. Just gone with the wind right there. So Javelin removed before he could even get in sight of the base, which is lovely. Already have things mostly under control. Who's next? Who's next? Trebuchet. Trebuchet's gonna come up. Trebuchet smartly taking the mineral field. And if I'm not mistaken, this Trebuchet has 2 LRM-15s. Maybe not. He may only have the one. He is the N variant.
Receiving you.
Okay, keep the Centurion rolling. Actually, a walk, I think, may be in order. What sort of accuracy we're looking at? Pretty terrible, actually. 22s? 27s? What have I sprinted? Not horrifically bad. Shut off the cannon. I gotta get this thing to reset. And I'm firing him. Oh, hit him with both of the medium lasers. I did an okay number of SRMs, but both of the medium lasers nailed him for 25 damage. That was great. Urban Mech R63. Okay, that should be either an AC-10 or an AC-10 or an LB-10. And either way, it's not a huge amount of damage that I'm terrified about. Oh, good. The Trebuchet's been locked. Who's next? Is it movement over here? Yeah, Scorpion's down here. Scorpion's trying to get into position to do things. I do not want to sprint. I want to wait for the hatchet man so that we can get the enemy in sight. Because if we can see the enemy, we can nail the enemy with a hatchet, and we already saw what that hatchet could do the moment that it got into range. No, seriously, that hatchet is ridiculous. He killed a Shadowhawk in one cut. That's pretty badass. Although I'm going to be completely honest, I've mentioned this before. I'm not the biggest fan of Shadowhawks. Like, the mech itself, the hardpoints and everything, that's fine. Aesthetically, Shadowhawks are not really my cup of tea. But hey, they're a decent mech, and we have one, and they're quite nice anyway. Okay, Jadger rolling off to the side, trying to retreat. Okay, lucky for us, because his machine guns are going to be kind of ridiculous. Although it does mean we have to hunt him down if we actually want to kill everybody on the map, which we kind of do. Okay, some fire going on the Trebuchet. Return fire after what he did. Able to touch him with a couple of the missiles, but the pulses just not finding target for obvious reasons. He's, of course, in great cover, and it's very difficult to hit him. Urban Mech R68 coming in as well. What is it with everybody using Urban Mechs for this aggressive stuff? Oh, that Trebuchet got nailed. Not in the head, obviously, otherwise 68 damage would have killed him, but he's been penetrated. He is not having a good day. Thought about using a binary laser, but binary lasers are inferior to 2 large lasers. It's a little bit more pinpoint, but it's not enough to justify in my view. Although the weight savings, if you were limited on hard points, I could see the reason. But if you're not, if you got like our Enforcer, absolutely bring the twin largest.
Ready for order.
Brother, reserve. I want that Trebuchet to be in sight. I want Brother to walk up there. I want him to take his hatchet, and I want him to crush his skull. Actually, yes, that's exactly what I want to happen. I want that cockpit destroyed. Because if the cockpit's destroyed, then we will have no trouble at all. Bullet trap. You're going to move in to engage him. You're going to hopefully get a line of sight on him. So we're just going to move right in for range. Come on, show. Oh, we're just outside of range. Oh, really? A 59% chance. Fire away. You're going to hunt for that crit. And we got a couple of penetrators. I think it may be in a leg, though.
Standing by.
You, on the other hand, Urban Mech plus 2 Scorpions, you really don't have a whole ton of penetration capability, unfortunately. So we're going to sort of maneuver you off to the side a bit so that you can also toss a little bit of supporting fire down by the Trebuchet. Beacon is up. Ooh, good hits with the mediums. And tagged him. Didn't break anything, unfortunately. We know most of everything about this Trebuchet, though. Okay. Commando's going to run up. Brother's got to be beneath this Trebuchet. And able to... knocked out the leg. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, that's going to make it a little bit harder for us to get bullet trap in range. Or not bullet trap. It's going to make it a little bit harder for us to get Hi, we can see you now. Our hatchet man in range. Aim for the leg. Boil it.
Firing full complement on
Yes, I know. This hurts. This hurts Brother's ability to get within point blank range. I was really hoping to just take out the leg there, man. Oh, pilot incapacitated. Okay, that'll be most of a mech. That should be 3 parts.
Watch my heat.
Override successful. We're good. Brother is just gonna have to keep on running in. I mean, if that urban mech moves up first, maybe the urban mech might get into... Nah, he's not.
Commander?
There's no way that urban mech gets within range. Oh, we don't need to jump. We want to sprint. Can I see? Only if I come up here. So what we're going to do is this.
On my way.
Slightly further away, yes, but it will put us in a position. Hopefully the urban mech will come around to shoot us. 9.2, shoot. Miss. To be expected. He's in a mineral field. He moved quite far as of the last turn. We're probably not going to catch up to him and get him. And are you going to walk into range? Please tell me you're going to walk into range. All I want for Christmas is an urban mech to walk within vision range. Gotta get these guys night vision. Is there night vision? Thermal vision? Well, I know there's thermal vision, but that affects... You can see people better depending on their heat. But... that would actually be really good against clan mechs, if you think about it. Because clan mechs use double heat sinks pretty much all the time. And so their heat is actually in really good condition. Okay, we got more movement going on. They're positioning themselves around the base. And a sensor lock going down. Let me turn. Is it the urban mech yet? Hey, he's gonna show up. Hello. I'm going to cut you to ribbons now. Oh, a deep scan. -2 evasion. He has been sensor locked. Bleak. Allied movement. Opening fire on the Scorpion. Doing a really good job of that, actually. He almost... he did cut through the front armor. That killed him. Okay, first Scorpion down. So the base defenses... or is that the... I don't know if that's the base defenses or the crab. But in any event, the defenders of this location are doing a pretty bang-up job. I think the only thing that may have actually thrown them through a loop a bit may have been... Hi, brother. May have been that Shadowhawk, and even then, like... it's a Shadowhawk. It's cool, but it's... I mean, they've got a crab. Oh, there goes his leg. He's on the ground. Should I try and save you? I mean, do I really... Well, you might have a nice cannon. There could be that. We'll go for the other leg. We'll see if we can't save it. Okay, crab moving up. Oh, crab's probably gonna kill it. Called shot CT. Yeah, he's gonna go kill it. Oh well, we tried. I mean, he didn't, but we did. Okay, Hacker. Hacker is going to maneuver quickly and swiftly, and ooh, you can see. Lovely.
No shooting, just running.
So we're not going to fire absolutely everything. We are going to shut off. Well, all things being equal, and they are, one of the medium lasers. Fire!
Locked on.
We're being quite scarily accurate with those lasers. I'm very happy about it. He has been tagged, so he will be a little bit easier to engage moving forward. And the commando also rolling up. Not able to contribute to the fight as of yet, but we are definitely working on it. What sort of accurate fire can I get? Can I don't know because I don't actually see him. Which is not a bad mechanic. I actually think that makes sense. I do. It just can make things a little bit more difficult to nail. Okay, we are under heat. Can I get a large laser on? I cannot. So just the single VSPL? How about 2? Oh, I can't get 2. Fire 2.
Target locked in.
Well, we tagged him. And then we missed him both times with a VSPL. But next round, we'll have all the weapons ready. Comes back to us.
Ready for order.
Bullet trap. He has been tagged, so that'll make it a little bit easier. Line him up. All weapons on. Blast away. Okay, not tremendous there. Got a decent number of SRM hits and a decent number of clusters, all things considered. We'll have this J. Edgar handled hopefully soon. Then we'll have the 2 more after this. So let's see what Davian wants to do. Oh yeah, they've got 2 urban mechs. Urban mech assault force, that's what I'm telling you. Y'all have been using urban mechs wrong. Urban mechs are not meant for defense. Urban mechs are designed for the offensive role, clearly. If I could put the Clan Tech in an urban mech, I actually could probably turn it into a fairly decent light striker. Okay, what you thinking about, game? Who are you going to try and shoot at? Well, clearly the Raven is in view, so he would probably be a decent target that I assume they're going to shoot at. Hopefully they won't, you know, hit us. But I didn't see... Well, actually, no, I don't have enough information about these urban mechs to really make that determination. Oh, what do we got? Oh, it's a J. Edgar coming right up front. He going for a melee attack? He's gonna hide in the mineral field. That's not going to save you. Machine guns! All the machine guns in the world. Saw that coming. That's the reason why you bring 8 million machine guns. So that you can headshot people. I've considered doing that a couple of times, bringing like a machine gun fist mech. Oh, that was good. Now if you could just like do that a couple more times, that would be super useful. Miss. I don't think they're going to kill it. I really just don't think they're going to be able to do it. I mean, it's great that they're beam turrets and that they're really big beam turrets. That's fantastic. But I don't think they've got the capability. Can I kill them in 3 turns? That'll be the interesting question. Laser miss. Oh, he hit. Oh, but that was a penetrator. That might actually get him. It got him. Nice job, defense crew. Okay, we're down to 3 vehicles, 2 urban mechs and a scorpion.
Receiving you.
2 urban mechs and a scorpion walk into a bar. If I sprint, I can get right on top of him. That would be dangerous if they are R60Ls. We're gonna really hope they're not. Hello! You have an MRM-30. That's perfect. I love to see that. I am just so very thankful that that is what you brought to the fight. And there goes your MRM. Perfect! Okay, that's great. If he can now run around to the other one and do the exact same thing to the next one, he is cooking at the moment, so he can't do that next turn. But the turn after, he could try it. And then that would be perfect. You have a long trip. You might actually be able to make it if you sprint for the next 2 turns, but you've got a long trip. Take aim and fire. I'll miss. You almost blew up the buildings that we are here to protect, man. You probably should not do that. We try and keep that a little bit more well-guarded. Enemy phase. Scorpion is going to shimmy. Shoot down on the Raven. It's a good move. Ooh, he had some machine gun fire too. And bullet trap will probably not be able to. Well, he'll be able to get in range of the cannon. I mean that AC-10. I am growing more and more in love with AC-10s. It's probably not the best gun in the world, but it is so flexible, and I can absolutely see why someone would want it. Sort of like in-universe reason why they would want it, because it's just so reliable. It doesn't have a minimum range. It's got a nice long range. You throw cluster rounds in it, you throw regular rounds in it. If you don't have an LB, which is probably the best version because it's a ton lighter than the normal one, then even with a normal AC-10, you can throw in precision rounds, armor-piercing rounds, flak rounds. It's just a great gun. Oh, he's gonna go for a punch. Probably his best move. Ow. Actually, no, it wasn't his best move. His best move was a laser because it would have done 25 damage instead of just 15.
Good to go.
Majestic, who is currently nursing a migraine. Oh, well. Let's go. Get you on the move. Probably not going to make it in range next turn. Oh, that was cruel and unusual punishment, and I love it, and you managed to crit his engine quite badly. So if we can get another shot just like that right into his back, that'll blow him up. We'll have one thing to destroy in 2 turns. That would be awesome. The question is that going to happen? The answer is probably not, but I can dream. Commando has a shot. Take the shot. He's missed the shot. Okay, Commando, your contributions to the battle have been noted, and probably not as well as you had hoped. Brother, let's get Brother going. Brother needs to sprint to get a back shot. That's gonna get obstructed. Nope, looks like it's gonna be obstructed. He is not gonna get within range in order to axe anybody. I assume, I believe I'm gonna kill him with this. Well, that hit him really nicely where it hurts. Come on, all you need is one more pulse laser shot to hit that. Wow, you didn't. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Hacker sprint. You've got a shot. Lovely.
All right, let's see what
We are
we
cooking.
can do.
Now, unlike most of our mechs, we can't just keep throwing the line. We do actually have to pay attention to how badly we are on fire. That will do... Yeah, that's it.
Target lock on rear arm.
So we got target lock on rear armor. We did manage to tag him. It's possible he could get in behind him next turn and annihilate him. I'm not gonna say that's impossible. Miss. Oh, that's probably a kill. Oh no, he hit his other armor. So really, this urban mech has just been surviving. Bullet trap. It's up to you. Run.
Got it.
As fast as you can, please. Gingerbread men and all that. I shut off a medium laser and a medium laser because, unlike, again, he is one of our mechs that can't afford to just cook whenever we want if we think it's worth it. Okay, urban mech annihilated. So there is one urban mech standing between us and total victory in this mission. I want that urban mech. So he is going to suffer the wrath of every single turret, every single vehicle. Unfortunately, it's all going to be up to this Raven. Are you gonna... It's not gonna be all up to the Raven. Because he turned around. He's getting shot at, but I think that's all on the side. And unfortunately, there's a lot of missing going on here, which is very unfortunate.
Receiving you.
Brother can't quite make it. Oh well. Get right up to him.
Let's go.
Guten Tag. Our light AC-5 does have a minimum range. Oh, apparently not. Blast away then, sir. Structure exposed. Penetrating hit. Heatsink destroyed. Part of the mecha has been destroyed. And his leg is broken. He's having a great time. And he's unsteady. Okay. So the Raven will have a better chance to try and make this happen. Come on, I really want to just get a victory out of this one. Okay. Pass the stability check. Good. I know, crazy, but that's actually good. I can get a back shot.
Got it.
Every gun to on. Fire everything and cross your fingers. I want this urban mech dead. Come on. Yes! Aha!
Tango down.
It's a small victory. It doesn't mean anything. We didn't take this as a cash contract, but that feels good to accomplish it anyway. It's always better to accomplish a mission than to just get a normal mission. It's the Star Fox thing. Mission complete versus mission accomplished. So we have managed to destroy every single thing. We're getting 3 of 13 priority salvage, I believe. So increase by 10%, by 15%. So 20, 35... Wow, 60% increase on that contract. We actually probably could have made some real bank on that one. Alrighty, so we picked up 3 mechs on the Centurion, 2 on the Enforcer. A little bit of a headshot on Majestic, sorry. But it's the machine guns, man. They rattle around. What are you supposed to do? A whole bunch of parts. That we're probably not going to grab, if I'm completely honest. These are all the plus damage minus accuracy ones, which it really irritates me because I can't take the -1 accuracy. I can't afford to take that. A machine gun letter with Angel, ECM, Endo Steel. Oh, it's lovely. Endo Steel. Gosh darn it. Actually, drop down to the bottom for a sec. So, ammo, SRM, yeah, blah, blah, blah. LBX. I could use another slug, but I'm not going to grab it. Jump jet. Double heatsink kit. Double heatsink kit. Double heatsink. Oh, wait, no. Pull that double heatsink out. Cooling pod. Down to the bottom. Remember how I was saying that we needed a double heatsink kit in order to make that hunchback do something. Hands, internal combustions, a 250 rate of... Oh, 250s are so good! They're the first rating that doesn't require external heatsinks. We still... Yeah, we have an exterior endo. If we're lucky, we'll grab the case too. We'll get the Angel. I don't know where all this stuff came from, but... So we got the Shadow... Oh, it all came from the Shadow Hawk, of course. Got one of those medium lasers. We did get the 250 rated fusion core. We didn't get any double heatsink kit... Or double heatsinks, but we did get 2 double heatsink kits. So we need to be on the lookout for double heatsinks. So, getting the kits was the first step of the plan. And now we move to the second step of the plan, which is somehow turn a hunchback into a triple energy hardpoint madman. PPCs. Multiple PPCs. Do PPCs recoil? Ooh, this could be interesting. I'm going to have to do some serious thinking about this. Once again, it's going to be a 4G hunchback that I don't think I'm going to put a cannon in, but this could be fun. This could be amusing at the very least. Entrust your house bills to our blessed accounts. Yes, ad for Comstar. Comstar, of course, being the phone company. So, Outer Worlds Alliance took a couple of things. Stuff happened. 7,000 for the next 4 days. And 15 days on a pilot. But hey, we're good with that. I mean, he was the B team, so he will have time to reflect on what happened. Yes, I want the Centurion done soon because it's a great mech to have. Why did the Shadowhawk go all the way to the bottom? Shadowhawk to the top. Oh yeah, because that was in for a different repair. So Centurion, yeah, that'll work, right? That'll work. Okay. Gotta run the clock on. 1, 2, 3. Stop. One more day on the Raven. I don't really need the Raven. But that's actually going to do it for today's episode. Ran a little bit long, but that's fine. We, after all, we're having fun this week. We're enjoying our 2nd anniversary, and we're enjoying just the way that Rippers Rumblers has been going. It's really nice. I'm having so much fun with this one. Oh, it's a great campaign. And hopefully in the next 24 days, we'll get the Commando. 26 days, we'll get the Centurion. Obviously not those numbers because they are going to keep getting put back. But we're in a pretty nice position. Actually, I'm going to run the clock on just a little bit longer because I got to get my A-teamers back. There we go. All right, anyway, I've been Tirak. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon. Leave a comment and I will see you all in the next episode.